particular sermon for today. Today is the 11th of February 2012. My theme today is that why all atheists are not nice. They are not. You know. We know. But my main claim is that there are two basic kinds of atheists. Those who have never believed and the converts. Of course there are various different groups between them, but the basic division goes there. The first group has often a very relaxed relationship with religions. They can have religious friends, and they can even feast the religious festivals without any pangs of remorse. However, among the converts, there is all too often even a hatred of all things religious to be found. Religious is a difficult word to pronounce. We should find a replacement word for it, but there is not. But this hatred is also quite understandable and natural, as one just must make a lot of hard work to get away from the lure of the religions. This process is especially difficult and demanding if one has been trapped inside a strong ideology, like the most cultish versions of Christianity that are abound in America. That's rarer here in Finland, but they are very difficult to get away. And when one really gets away, the process is a hard one to get the mental, or the whole brain has been trained to function in a certain way, and you must get rid of it. It's a hard process. But this process is so difficult that it will quite inevitably lead to overreactions too. Then, mostly among these converts are those who tend to use words like stupid to describe those people who just happen to believe in things that seem so stupid to themselves when they have realized on how stupid things they have believed in before. These atheists do all often forget that so very often people believe in these old-fashioned, ancient belief systems just because of their upbringing and education. There are naturally also rude and uncivilized atheists around. As well, there are rude and uncivilized Christians, Mormons or Scientologists. It's just these a fact of life that one has to live with. One clear trend, however, is that humanists, of the model presented by Bertrand Russell, tend to be, not always, but I have noticed a clear trend that the humanism has a softening impact on the person. A Christian humanist is a different kind of person than a Christian fundamentalist. She is from a different planet. Humanism is the great force of civilizing force we have, the greatest, I would even say. Bertrand Russell is a perfect example of a humanist who really was a humanist in all he did. Right? He was not a perfect person, no. His private life was quite difficult at times, but he was honest and kind and considerate always. And I think that is rather important. I happen to belong to a group of atheists who have been irreligious from birth. I think that this is. Now I must check my microphone settings. If they are working. Yes. I had trouble with them yesterday, it seems. I think that this is one of the reasons why I personally think that I can really have a look at religions with curious and open eyes. It's my belief. I don't know if I can live up to it, but I will try at my heart. I sincerely believe that I feel no hostility towards the religious people, even if I clearly see all the idiotic things that are so rampant in the wide world of religions. In fact, there's an interruption now. Go. Sorry about this, but Lily is in the yard and she started barking or she wanted to take a look what she's doing. I have a whole blog called The Odd World of Religions, where there's 1095 entries that tell about the odd things that are done in the name of religions. It is in the atheistnews.blogs.fi. Atheist News, but you'll find it in my blog, being my blog. There's a link to it. But back to the main business. I would never call another person stupid. That really is so. I have never called and will never call. Even if he or she would believe, in my eyes, extremely stupid things. I don't personally know many such person, but in the internet there is very interesting personalities going around. But one should always remember that beliefs can be changed. All people also can stop believing also in irrational things and become more rational if they want. There are people who classify other people they don't like as stupid. They love to say things like life is hard. It's harder if you're stupid. As Republican John Wayne has allegedly said. A stupid thing to say. Very stupid thing to say. But to my main point. We're coming to my main point here. My main point of using words like stupid is a method for classifying people you do not like and classifying them as lower than yourself. An important thing is hidden in this short sentence. Life is hard, it's harder if you're stupid. It's also the denial of the possibility of change. Stupid is a basic failure of character that cannot be altered, character of the nature of a person. A person who is born stupid will die stupid, in the conservative way of thinking at least. On the other hand, just saying that somebody is stupid is in the conservative way of thinking, I hope that my liberal friends won't think this way to transform the responsibility of the failures in the way the society and most about the economy, capitalist economy if you want, the mixed economy that we really have. It's not the pro-capitalism, but the mixed. There's many socialist elements, even in America, that are not actually publicly said aloud that they are pure and simple socialism. But no, that is a quite different matter. On the other hand, just saying that somebody is stupid says also that the system needs not to be altered. A stupid person will fail anyway. So any sensible person will not ever speak of stupid people, but of ignorant or misled people. There is a world of difference between these things. Ignorance or misled information can be mended by learning, but stupid will just stay stupid. And oh yes, there really are people whose brain functions differently than others. There really are people who have deficiencies in some fields of mental activity. However, I don't think that stupid is a term that is used among those who really study scientifically how human brains do work. Those who study how different brain functions and different kinds of difficulties in learning do affect our lives do not use the word either. Never. Never. That's no. Because it explains nothing. Stupid is a word that explains nothing. Stupid is a word that in the end it just declares the supremacy of the person who is using the word over those who it is aimed at. Unfortunately, there really are atheists who gain satisfaction from feeling of supremacy. I must tell the dogs to be quiet. Tulkaa sisään. They came in from the yard. Just barking. Yes, brought back to the secular sermon of today. Unfortunately, there really are atheists who gain satisfaction from feeling of supremacy that is given by this kind of name calling. My son gets some Coca-Cola. As well as there are religious people who gain similar satisfaction from denouncing atheists. However, this word stupid is always like a loaded gun. When it is aimed at people, it can cause hurt. However, when it is aimed at things or ideas that they are carrying with them, the impact should be different. Unfortunately, people are so often offended if one just criticizes their ideas. There he goes. Very many people have difficulty in understanding that religions are just one form of ideology and not any kind of genetic thing. One is not born, as Richard Dawkins is tired of saying, with the religion. It is taught, like any other ideology is. Religions are just learned earlier than all other ideologies, or communism, or nothing possible. They used exactly the same methods to train their children as religions, but they were religions. Communism is a religion. There's no doubt about it. They are learned. Religions are learned when people, at an age when people do not even notice that they are taught an ideology. It just happens. Of course, there are stupid thoughts, stupid deeds, and most of our stupid ideologies around that seem stupid for me and many others. But different things are stupid for different people also. And it can change. I can learn something, or I can start to see something as stupid in the future. I don't know. However, calling a person stupid is at the end an extremely different thing than saying that an act or idea or ideology he or she believes is stupid. That's so. But one more bonus thought, if you like. A hardline conservatives are often experts in acting. Many good actors are conservatives, at least in America. John Wayne, Denzel Washington, there are many. But the liberal ones, they are the majority among them. Even in America, I think. But it gave me a word about John Wayne. I think that acting comes to a conservative quite naturally, as they all do often, to rehearse acting a very demanding role all their lives. As a hardline conservative, the normal garden variety conservative is a different thing. They live a very normal life. But a hardliner needs to alter his life, alter his way of acting. We all act in different roles in all our lives. Life is roles. It's composed of a variety of roles that we act in home, in work, in hobbies, in all places. We have different roles. That's everybody knows it. But I think that a real conservative just has to do much more work to maintain his role, publicly at least, or in family. The difficult part is that a conservative family is a very demanding environment where you must watch your step every single morning and act according to a role that is given you by your parents. So, acting like a tight ass conservative is not a natural state for a human, but one needs constant effort to hide away one's real, natural traits and needs in a heavily conservative environment like a conservative family. That's all, folks. That was my secular sermon for today, with the headline, "Why not atheists? All atheists are nice." I'm not saying that there are bad. There are very many good, considerate, caring atheists. I would even claim that the amount of them among atheists is larger than among Christians, even if they speak of something to Christians, but they don't use it in practice, or their love is spread only to their fellow believers. When a true humanist loves humanity as a whole, as a humanist sees the fallacy of ideologies and how they are temporary things. When a conservative Christian does, the main problem with conservative Christianity is the lack of vision of change. That things change, people change. People are labeled at birth. They die with the same labels. Even if they do not do that in real world, but they are completely different at the moment of death and at the moment of birth. Even if they return to the same state of death as they were at birth, as Epicurus. So wonderful states. But we have nearing the 20 minutes limits, and we can stop today. Lohja is still having very cold weather. It should have been much lower temperatures, higher, there's reason go. But goodbye, we'll see someday. See ya.